This is part 2. Okay. It says district attorney tried to appeal a person's case to prevent them from receiving the money they won in a lawsuit against something that was said in a horrendous or egregious way in regards to me or my character or my background or my history. It says cause irreparable damages, social injustice, gaslighting, manipulation, marginalized people of color, systemic racism in order to create division, demoralizing, dehumanizing, economic discrimination. Says it allowed a vulnerable woman to be harassed repeatedly, mentally, sexually, physically, tried to force and push into suicide, believed individuals who lied, used, and abused in order to try to protect companies on the sly. Says the woman had a previous solid workmanship on legalities, no write-ups, clear record history, awards, recommendations, certifications, never called before any board, and had an indistinguished career over or greater than 10 years. It says in this case it was privileged versus judged, where this woman of color was being judged based on color, size, reaction, medical history, vulnerability, financial stability, societal pull, and leverage. Said previous discrepancy, relationships, friendships, fake ships, race ships, work ships, and enemy ships. Subsequently terminated. Retaliation, demotion, wasn't allowed. First Amendment right to speak, racial, following, and harassment. All these things were being done. So tell me, where in there is it something that I need to prove? Sound like it's the other side. Okay? Because if I won a lawsuit and a district attorney is what they called, I've never heard of that word before, not in this state where I'm located. I've always heard of attorney general. So they state a district attorney tried to appeal a person's case to prevent them from receiving the money they won in a lawsuit. Now, at the top of this, it says racial discrimination. Y'all stated the money, and they stated, I guess looks like back here a long time ago, that it was $11.5 million that was won in this lawsuit. But because of the color of my skin, they chose to try to appeal my case. Because of the color of my skin, they didn't feel like the decision or the results that they got in relation to me and being lied on in regards to me was the truth. That because I was black,